Hey, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties today. I'm going to make sure that everybody can hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? All right, so we're going to see if this is working today. Um, so I'm going to go to, okay, I saw it come up. So I'm hoping we're good. And my little helper, can you see my chats? Hello, Eliana. How are you? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. All right, so yeah, it's a Monday. Do you think that? Oh, hello, Eliana Maria. Maria. Hey, Cindy. Sorry, guys, we're super duper late. So, that was you when you were 16. We're gonna kind of fly by this because I wanted to go on to make sure that this was working. Do you think that everybody has issues on Monday and we've turned this into, oh, it's a Monday thing? Or what is it about Mondays that causes computers and internet and stuff to go crazy? We never say, oh, it's a Wednesday. We just say, oh, it's a Monday. So, all right, let's see if we can do this. Let's see if we can do this. So we always like to talk about the starter kits, the stuff, because we know that everybody's on different levels. So we do like to talk about the starter kit. So this is, yay, one of your starter kits. This is the Icon. We have the Icon Pro, the Legend, and of course, the Breeze, which is the one I'll be using today. And then we also have the makeup that goes with it. This all comes with the system. So you're going to get the 2 bottles of foundation, Love, and blush, and we're going to go over how to use those because the blush is super high pigmented. So if you don't hear anything else, just here to go lightly on the blush, 2 drops, that's it. Make sure you keep this 4 finger widths away. Keep it moving. And that might sound silly, like, oh, I know how to keep it 4 fingers away. But what happens is you either do this or you do this because you're used to touching your face. So watch yourself in the mirror. Move this around slowly. It's not like a free-for-all. You're not slowly, and make sure every so often you're keeping it 4 fingers. And then pull lightly down on the sugar. And yes, I'm going super fast because yay, it's officially yours. Hello, Jeannie. How are you? All right, so let's get started. I'm going to go by super fast. The profile and computer are still sleeping. My profile on the computer? Am I sleeping on my profile? Could be. I'm not sure. All right, I am now going to go in. So this is about keeping matte. So whether you like a matte look or whether you are shiny and you have trouble keeping matte, this is going to help you. Now, number 1, what I would use is our Velvet Veil, because our Velvet Veil, I call it a blur. So it is kind of a primer. Oh, yay! Pomegranate lip jelly back in stock. Oh, you ordered extra. I love that, Cindy. I know you've been waiting on that for a long time. So the Velvet Veil, a little bit goes a long way. It does have a dropper in it. However, I don't do this. I do this. Then I rub my fingers, and then put it on like that. A little bit goes a long way, and I feel like that's the best way to use it and not waste it, because you only need how much? A little bit. So I'll do this, wrap my finger like that much. Boop, 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 boop. Good morning, Andrea. I haven't, we've been having, obviously, we had trouble with the interwebs and the computers. Why is this hair sticking out like that? I wish I had short hair like Dorothy. And so I could just tap that in, bam, stay matte all day. So if you are matte, if you want to stay matte, if you're shiny in your T-zone, put the Velvet Veil in that area. But guys, you saw how little I used. Just slide it on, tap it into place. That is the word of the day. tap, tap, tap. Anytime you mess up, anytime you get oversprayed, like if you went and got a little hot spot there, what do? Tap it out. Under the eyes, that's kind of a tricky way to spray because you have to spray extra light. You have to keep it moving. But if you spray and you're like, oh, it looks a little too much, you can tap it. Or what I like to do is I take one of these, a blending brush, and I only use it for under my eyes, and I'll go boop, 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 boop under my eyes. Okay. So now that I have that on, I'm now going to go in and I'm going super fast, if that's even possible. Machine, yay. All right, so I am putting glow, 3 drops of glow into my system, and I'm going to use this as pre-coverage. Turning on my system, and I have a crick in my neck as well. Why? Because it's a Monday. That's our new saying for today. If anybody asks you anything, why were you speeding? Well, officer, it's a Monday. Why didn't you make dinner? Well, it's a Monday. All right, so I have my glow, and I'm going to use that underneath my eyes. Spray, 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 moving, moving, moving. Spray, 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 moving, moving, moving. You can hear it come out. You can feel it a little bit, but it dries instantly, guys. And guess what? If it's not drying instantly right now, it's okay. The more you use it, the more you're going to learn. Now, if I was one to get Botox, and I may have a bruise, you can cover it, okay? I did this for y'all. I did Botox for y'all, so I would get a bruise. All right, so I'm going to go in. Do you see this little bruise right here? Watch. I need a mirror. I'll use this one. Stretch. Okay, ready? I'm stretching out my eye. You see them? Now you don't. Now what if I did this? Is that how I want it? Is that how we cover it? No, it's not. Tap them out, okay? And then I can still go back. Highlight underneath my eyes. Why are you highlighting underneath your eyes? Oh, it's a Monday. When your husband asks, why did you buy $150 worth of makeup at LUMINESS? It's a Monday. That's our new saying, okay? But notice how, what? It's disappearing. What? Hey, LUMINESS, thank you for joining us. I know I threw you a little bit because we had some issues. LUMINESS is probably like, girl, can you be on time? I could, but it's a Monday. It is. Thank you, Dorothy, for that. It is a Monday. All right, now I'm going to go in and probably grab the first thing I get, which is going to be the Rose 4-in-1. Why am I grabbing Rose 4-in-1? Why? Come on, come on. Why am I grabbing Rose 4-in-1? Anybody? Anybody? It's a Monday. Elena, what? What? It's a Monday. Yes, exactly. It's a Monday. Yay, y'all are catching on. Well, do you recommend for eyelashes like the ones I wanted to try the magnetic ones? Then can we getting presents with it? Oh, do they have, I don't know if they have a gift with purchase with that. And I thought I saw another question. Hold on one second. Which eyeliner has a brush for tip? So we have Temptation eyeliner, which is the brush, and then we have Persuasion, which is the pen. All right, I have my shade 030 in Rose, and I'm making my movements. Bam, bam, bam. Making them. I'm going to stir this up a little bit because it's a Monday. Oh, you know what I forgot? Hold on. Just kidding. So I did have the I did do the Velvet Veil. So if you want to stay matte, Velvet Veil, perfect. But if another way of doing it is with the translucent powder. Now you can use any translucent powder, and I'm using literally that much powder right after you do pre-coverage. So do your pre-coverage and then lightly powder your whole entire face and then put the foundation on. I know that sounds weird and you're like, I've never heard of that, but with airbrush makeup, you can do that, okay? So I'm making my passes, blending all this. Eyelashes do your so I actually love our we have the magnetic ones, and I actually love ours. I used them for my niece's wedding, and I was worried about like crying them off, but it's they don't come off. Plus the fact, because of how they go on, they use the glue that has both magnetic properties and glue in it, so you get that double whammy of stay put powerness. But what makes this great is this is like a liquid eyeliner, and so it's tons easier. That was a pretty look. Tons easier to touch up if you needed it to. So just a thought. All right. So foundation done. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to cut one palette, which I'm going to do some contour. Dorothy needs some magnetic lashes. Well, Dorothy, you can get some. So remember, with anything airbrushing, you mess up, you have a mark, or something's maybe too much, tap it out, tap it out, tap everything. You just tap it out. Now, keep in mind, I always tell you guys, like, it does dry. If you're airbrushing the right way, it should dry instantly, right? If I'm touching my face and it's completely dry. So if your face is feeling wet, you might be too close. You might not be moving. You might be pulling back too fast on that trigger, down too hard. So watch one of those things and you will get there. But if it is wet, take your finger off the trigger, use the air to dry it. But under the eyes, tricky area, you can tap that out, use a brush. But if you get a hot spot, even I show y'all a lot of times when I do it right here, I'm like, and I get a little hot spot, I can even tap that out and keep going. So tap it out is the word of the year for airbrush mess ups, because you never really have to start all over. You just keep going. You just keep going. All right. So I'm gonna see if I have any down here. Maybe I can use them, because we are going quickly. You want the gift with purchase? Which one are these? These are natural. Okay, I'm going to use the magnetic lashes to show you how easy they are. But first, let's do some eyes, which are going to be super easy and matte. I'm going to take... Oh, Dorothy's asking some good questions. What's my favorite? So on the magnetic lashes, any of our lashes, we have Natural, Glam, and Diva. For some reason, I want to say Drama, but it's Diva. Why do I want to say that? Because it's a Monday. And I hate to say this, but I really like them all. The Natural, and I'll show you in just a minute, are natural looking. They're more wispy, but they're still a good length. Then the Glam goes out like that, so they're shorter here and then longer here. And then the Diva are like longer and fuller in the middle and then shorter. So they're all really different. But I also don't, and let me start off by saying, so I'm just using a very light, neutral, matte color because we're staying matte. And I'm just going to put that, pop, 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 pop. And look, what am I doing? Patting that on, tap, 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 tap. You don't have to sweep with that, okay? Now going in with a blending brush and kind of a light medium brown. Peggy, how are you? Peggy Lou? So I'm just doing a little bit of contour. What did I say? Contour on my eyelid, because that's what we're doing when we're putting eyeshadow on, guys. Remember, light is going to open up the eye, dark will close it in. Shimmer acts like airport runway lights, right? So it's like, look at me, look at me, look at me. So that's why I'm going to keep this. If your eyes have wrinkles and crinkles on them, maybe you want to stick with matte on the eyes. I'm not saying you can't wear a shimmer. I'm just saying watch it a little, or watch where you put it. All right, so now, did somebody take my tweezers? So now I'm going to take the magnetic lashes off on one side, and I'm going to show them to you in just a minute. I'm going to Can you see them? Very natural. And look at this cool case that they come into. So this is a magnetic strip. So you keep them in there and they'll stick right back on there, which they just went there. It was like, whoop. I think everybody should try our magnetic lashes. If you had trouble putting lashes on in the past, you won't now. Just like this thing, just like whoop, to the magnetic property in there. Why can't I talk and get this out at the same time? Okay. It's the same thing that happens when we put them on. So grabbing my adhesive, I'm going to take my adhesive and tickle my lash line. So I always like to start, I'm going to come up closer. Start in the middle and just drag that bad boy. Right there. And you don't have to do it thick. Unless you mess up, and then you do it thick. And then you can put it in your little, where's mine? Handy dandy. Let me make sure I have these on the right side. Okay. Handy dandy holder. I use mostly matte. However, to brighten my eyes, I will dab in the corner. Oh, yes. Peggy, I love that. Okay, so taking this, watch, guys, watch. So I have the eyeliner, magnetic glue. Look. Yeah, it was that easy. Then you can come in with your fingers or tweezers. Tweezers, you have to be careful just because of they're metal. And I'm going to make sure that that's on properly and that's on properly. And bam. I mean, come on. What I love about this is you don't even have to do mascara. You can just go bam right there. And Peggy brought it. She's like, I use mostly matte, but however, she does do the inside corner to brighten it up. And that I love that. It truly will brighten it up. You can even do, if you want to add some shimmer, because with that Velvet Veil, with that powdering, we're going to stay matte. And even if you do get shiny normally throughout the day, it'll keep you matte. So then you can control where your shine is. Make sense? All right, now I'm going to add it to this eye. Add a little bit more. Right there. Now the bottom of my, or the outside edge of my lash curls really good. So I'm actually going to, I clean that up. I just kind of pull it and then grabbing said natural lash. And I'm going to do it again close to the camera. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, ready? And watch how it snaps into place. I'm going over my lash. Guys, that's it. It'll snap into place. You do want to make sure that the outside is to that edge. And then you can place that one. So I kind of shoot for the middle, make sure that edge is good, and then I can do this one too. And then you can go in, put this over both, and make sure your lash and the magnetics are all together. All right. There we go. That's how easy, guys, you saw, this is live, obviously. Why? Because it's Monday. And we know that this is live and late. But that really, truly, honestly is how easy it is. Okay. Liner as my, Jeannie uses the magnetic liner as liner without lashes, which you most certainly could do. The only thing I wouldn't waste it, because when you do want to get the lashes on, you want to make sure you have it. And then you'll notice like the liner itself is not easy to get off. So I get it that it gives you that staying power. And you know which one I'm using. And there's my lips. And that's all I'm going to do today. Why? Why am I only going to do that? Because it's Monday. So, hey, on this Monday, we're late, but we got lashes on. I got a face on. We's good. And I'm ready to go. Ready to go. And no, I'm not even putting mascara on. That's the kind of the joy of the lashes. You don't have to put mascara on. I mean, I have friends that wear lashes every day. Every day. They're putting lashes on. And I understand it. I mean, one, it gives you this amazing look. Then you don't, because I put a lot of mascara on. And then that way you don't have to clean that mascara off all the time. So I get that. And these are pretty natural looking. I really like them. But yeah, try them out. We do have a whole kit. I wonder if I have a that come in like this. I don't know if they're all in here. Hold on, let me see. Oh, they are all in here. Surprise me. So it comes with the little holder and your glue here, and then you see the glam. See the difference? But they're all pretty. Like, I don't see any that are like too over the top. You know, some people like wear lashes that you can, like, if you're in the grocery store, you can see their lashes before you see them turn in the corner. And that's not these. These look amazing, because even the Glam and the Diva ones are short here and go here. So not all the way out here, but you know what I mean. And so that's still going to give you a natural look. So it's not going to look too crazy. So there you go. Oh, I know which ones Dorothy's getting. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry about being late, but we got to do what we got to do. Why? Because it's a Monday. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.